A lot of times I will look at other mediums and historical products that have existed and then ask, what if that product existed today, or what if that product was in this medium? So if you took the New York Times and put it into video, what would it be? If you took 60 Minutes and made it into a social network, what it would be? You can just sort of pick a different medium or technology and then apply it to previous brands that have existed in various verticals and see what happens. Being an entrepreneur is a dogfight every day, so almost every business I've had has had ups and downs. My first business was around when the dot-com bubble burst, and I had to go from 70 to 10 employees and lay off 60, and that was a big learning experience and very hard. And then other businesses I've had have just grown like weeds and rockets, and you have to roll with the punches as an entrepreneur and not let those things get you down. You just understand it's part of the game. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose, and if you work hard, you're going to win more than you lose. Building a great team, and just many times I've gone out socially with the different teams and that I've built over the years, and those have always been some of the highlights. Some of the events I've produced have been a lot of fun, yeah, that's what I would say. And the sale, of course, of one of my companies was a big highlight. Raising money sometimes, when you actually get somebody to give you some money to run a business, that can be rewarding. I've always been inspired by a lot of different artists who took risk. So whether it was Lenny Bruce or Bob Dylan, or just risk takers in general, I like. People who don't conform and who are willing to try something different even if they fail. I like those kind of people. As you get older, it becomes not about winning, but the effort that goes into it. So actually at this point, although my preference is to win at everything I do, I'm pretty much a realist. I know that you can't bat 1,000. So I focus on trying to just do a little bit better every day, every episode of a show, every blog post, every video, every logo, every little thing that's part of building a business. I just try to do a little bit better than the last time, and that seems to work really well. Iteration is innovation. It takes a level of intensity and a level of risk-taking that I don't think everybody's comfortable with, and I don't think everybody should take, to be honest. I wouldn't encourage somebody who's got to put 3 kids through school to sell everything to try to build some website that's going to change the world, but I wouldn't tell them not to either. It's really a very personal decision if you're going to do it or not, and you'll know if it's your calling. But it is a calling, and it is hard, and you will fail, and you might succeed. But for people who are true entrepreneurs, it's never really that much of a decision. They just have to do it. It's not like they ask themselves, should I do this or not? They just do it. Any good entrepreneur is going to do a lot of research, talk to a lot of people, and try to understand and plan out what they're going to do. You want to be very strategic. So, there's a lot of reasons why a business will not work, and one of them is execution and the stuff that you do, and then a larger one is what's going on outside of your company, like the marketplace. So if you're made the best fax machine in the world and the internet shows up and everybody's got email, your fax machine is suddenly not very valuable. No matter how good you execute on your plan to make the best fax machine ever, it's meaningless. So I think planning, research, strategy, talking to people, it doesn't mean that you listen to everything you hear. I mean, most of the great innovative businesses will not even be understood by half the people you talk to. But the smart people will consider them, and if you talk to 10 smart people, maybe 2 or 3 will understand what you say, and 4 or 5 will understand it and not think it's going to work, and 1 or 2 will not understand it at all. And that's okay. You just want to at least bounce the idea off a lot of people and get some feedback. And then just work like heck to make it a reality. And if it doesn't work, move on. I mean, that's one of the mistakes some entrepreneurs make, is they don't have enough perseverance, and some have too much.